A hidden chamber was discovered under Oak Island, and Emma Culligan believes it might be the biggest clue ever. While digging through thick, wet dirt, a wooden board appeared that didn't belong there. The team knew that this board might be the beginning of something huge, and they wanted to know if what they found was actually part of something built, possibly the infamous flood tunnel that was supposed to lead to the one and only money pit. As the digging continued, things got weirder, with the board becoming a beam, and concrete. Emma's tests showed that the concrete had Portland cement in it, likely coming from Quebec between the 19th and 19th centuries. This tells them it was human, intentional, and strategic. There was also a curious wall of rocks, not just scattered rocks, placed with purpose, lined up like someone had a blueprint. And buried beneath that, even more signs of a tunnel or chamber. Rick stood there, probably thinking what they all were. If this is the flood tunnel and it lines up with the old maps, then we might finally staring at the proof that something's been hidden here all along. The craziest part is that this structure isn't just sitting around for anyone to trip over. It's buried over 30 feet. Help the team determine if they had stumbled onto something rare, old, or even from another continent. One standout moment was when she analyzed a lead object, breaking down its composition and offering insight into its possible backstory. Off camera, Emma has a big idea. She wants to create a worldwide shared database of artifacts. This database would allow archaeologists and historians to input data from items they find and match them to others across the globe. Emma is already working with places like the Fortress of Louisbourg, Acadia University, and the Black Loyalist Heritage Society to make connections between past and present, learning where people went, what they carried, and how they built the world we live in. This idea is not about showing off, but about making connections between past and present, learning where people went, what they carried, and how they built the world we live in. Emma is pulling this off by teaming up with real institutions, not just throwing ideas into the wind. Emma Harden, a popular TV host and actress, is known for her unique approach to life and her ability to bring people together. She has a deep connection with her mother, Shirley Harden, and believes that family and culture are crucial in her life. Growing up in Japan, Emma learned to see the world with curiosity and respect, picking up ideas and influences from every stop. The show Oak Island was created by Emma because she was good at what she did, not because she wanted to be a fan favorite. Her work wasn't scripted, but it mattered, and helped the audience understand why old metal bits can tell a whole story about people long gone. Oak Island is a tiny island near Nova Scotia, Canada, that has been hiding information about life itself with the way people treat it. For over 200 years, people have been digging, guessing, dreaming, and sometimes even dying there, all because they think there's some big treasure buried deep underground. But the truth is mostly just a whole lot of mud and disappointment. In 1795, 3 teens stumbled across a weird dip in the ground and found wooden planks laid out like steps in a shaft. They quickly called it the money pit, assuming someone had gone through a lot of trouble to hide something valuable. No one really knows if that hole was man-made or just a natural sinkhole that tricked some bored kids. The story spread like wildfire, and the island's reputation as a treasure hotspot was born. Since then, people have found odd things, such as a copper coin from the 1600s, a lead cross that might be even older, and tiny pieces of old paper. However, these scraps have sparked wild theories, such as Pirate Captain Kidd hid his loot there, the Knights Templar burying the Holy Grail, or even the Ark of the Covenant, Shakespeare's lost plays, or Marie Antoinette's missing jewels. The land itself adds to the confusion, with a triangle-shaped swamp and a line of boulders shaped like a giant cross called Nolan's Cross. Smith's Cove also got excited when they found coconut fibers there, which people jumped on the idea that someone from far away had to bring them. The curse, which says that 7 people have to die before the treasure can be found, keeps people both scared and excited about the island. In the age of technology, people have used radar, sonar, drilling machines, and other fancy tools to find strange underground shapes. However, no chest full of gold or glowing grail has been found, making the island a legal maze. TV shows and books have only made things crazier, with fans all over the world watching for fun or getting pulled into the theories like it's a real-life treasure map. The hidden chamber on Oak Island is left with a few coins, a broken cross, swampy guesses, and many holes in the ground.
Technology has finally accomplished. They have found the answer to the Oak Island enigma, and the response is, simply stated, Nobody saw that coming as scientists just announced the solution to the Oak Island mystery. Using ground-penetrating radar, the team was able to successfully create a detailed map of the island's subterranean terrain. They discovered a labyrinthine system of tunnels and chambers, the likes of which had never been seen before, and which was substantially larger than anyone had anticipated. After analyzing the data, they made the most surprising discovery. The scientists determined that the tunnels and chambers did not form by accident. Instead, they arranged themselves in a precise geometric pattern that was a perfect match for the ancient symbols discovered in the writings of the Templar Order. Oak Island's mystery has been associated with the medieval Christian military order known as the Knights Templar for a very long time. Some individuals are under the impression that they concealed their legendary wealth on the island, and it appears that the researchers have finally solved this mystery's code. Nonetheless, the story does not end there. An additional significant discovery was made by the researchers, something with the potential to utterly transform our understanding of Oak Island and its history. Within one of the compartments, they discovered artifacts buried to a considerable depth. Not gold or gems, but ancient writings that have been meticulously preserved in airtight containers. The texts are composed in a language that has not yet been identified as the original language, a language with the potential to cast light on the mystery surrounding the Oak Island tunnels and their purpose. Currently, the researchers are working diligently to decipher the inscriptions. They are confident in their ability to uncover Oak Island's true story, a story that has been kept under wraps for centuries. Since the 18th century, treasure hunters have been concentrating their efforts on a small, forested island off the coast of Nova Scotia in Canada. The island is renowned throughout the world for its money pit, which is an enigmatic hole in the ground that is rumored to conceal incalculable wealth. Gold from pirate ships, jewels believed to have been lost by Marie Antoinette, and even the Holy Grail have all been mentioned as potential treasures that could be concealed within its depths. Over the past 2 centuries and a half, explorers from all corners of the globe have endeavored to decipher the code. They have dug, drilled, and even used explosives to gain access to the island's interior in an attempt to uncover its buried mysteries. However, despite all of their efforts, the island has managed to keep its wealth a closely guarded secret up until this point. The coin of the Templars that was discovered on Oak Island is another intriguing artifact. This development has surprised numerous specialists. Is it feasible that this information will shed light on the mysteries surrounding the illustrious Templars and the riches they concealed? If there is a treasure to be discovered on the island, it could be worth a substantial amount of money. However, locating it would also provide us with a great deal of information about the Templars' genuine influence. The possibility of unearthing something of such crucial importance has piqued the interest of numerous treasure hunters and historians located in various parts of the globe. However, even the most knowledgeable individuals are still baffled by the mystery of Oak Island. What other peculiar clues and hidden treasures could be lurking somewhere in this area? Each new discovery we make on the island provides us with additional hints that have the potential to alter how we interpret the past. Could it be possible to unearth the long-buried secrets of the Templars and learn what they interred on Oak Island? As more information about Oak Island's history becomes available, the mystery surrounding the island continues to grow, leaving us inquisitive about the unsolved mysteries that may be concealed beneath its surface. The recent discovery of a medieval crossbow bolt on Oak Island has spurred speculation that the Knights Templar may be involved. This enigmatic society was active during the time of the Crusades. It was renowned for its mysterious customs and the rumors about its riches that circulated. The discovery of the crossbow bolt adds another layer of enigma to Oak Island's lengthy and illustrious past, which was already fraught with enigma to begin with. In the past, it is conceivable that the Knights Templar traveled to, or even resided on the island. The discovery that the bolt dates to the 13th century enhances the historical significance of the object and situates it within the larger context of the island's history. This discovery adds to the growing body of evidence, suggesting that Oak Island was the site of a significant event in the island's past. The discovery of Nolan's Cross on Oak Island has also sparked widespread speculation regarding the possible role of the Knights Templar in the annals of the island. However, additional research is necessary to fully comprehend the effects of these discoveries. This occurrence serves as a cautionary reminder to approach stories of unexpected discoveries with a skeptical mindset. There are many variables that can affect the veracity and dependability of such stories, but it is possible to stumble upon something genuinely exceptional. It may be challenging to determine the veracity of these reports because they could be the result of anything from pranks and misunderstandings to blatant fabrications. As more of the money pit was excavated, a complex network of tunnels and passages, as well as numerous artifacts and intriguing objects, were uncovered. Since then, a large number of daring explorers have traveled to the location in the hopes of unearthing the legendary treasures that are said to be buried there, thereby putting an end to the mystery encircling the location. Despite the numerous expeditions and excavations that have been conducted, the money pit remains a tantalizing enigma that entices the daring and the curious to uncover its secrets. This ancient tale recounts a story of daring deeds, treacherous plots, and the pursuit of wealth beyond one's wildest ambitions. Recently, the Lagina brothers and their crew discovered an incredible discovery while metal detecting on Money Pit Island. The discovery of a keyhole in the shape of an intricate floral design raises the prospect that it belonged to one of Captain James Anderson's 3 missing treasure chests. The discovery of this keyhole has added a new element of mystery to the Oak Island legend, and it has piqued our interest in the location of the island's fabled buried treasure. With each new discovery, the mystery surrounding Oak Island deepens, heightening our sense of wonder and awe in relation to this intriguing historical site. In the late 1800s, while conducting investigations, the Oak Island Treasure Company discovered what appeared to be cement 153 feet beneath the surface. Nonetheless, what they subsequently discovered was far more startling than they had anticipated. They dug deeply and uncovered a fragment of parchment that has the potential to alter our view of the history of literature. There is a theory that this parchment contains some lost writings by the famous playwright William Shakespeare, who may have deposited it there. It is possible that it was left there, which lends credence to this theory. During the 16th century, Francis Bacon was active in science, literature, and exploration. Some people believe he was Shakespeare's true author. If this theory proves out to be true, it could force us to reevaluate one of the most famous authors in literary history. In addition, intriguing discoveries have been made on Oak Island that are associated with a person named Samuel. People have begun to speculate that he may have been involved in searching for treasure on the island. Sign up now for more astounding scientific discoveries. Samuel Ball was born in South Carolina into servitude, but he served the British throughout the American Revolution. The story of Samuel Ball is intriguing. Once he made the decision, he ultimately relocated to Nova Scotia and purchased property on Oak Island. The discovery of coins, buttons, and a fragment of a revolver on Lot 24 piqued the public's interest, leading them to speculate that Ball may have been involved in the treasure hunt. The meaning of these artifacts is currently unknown, but they may cast light on Ball's activities while he was on the island. Nevertheless, Oak Island is renowned for its mysteries, and it's possible that there are even more mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Therefore, we must continue our inquiry to comprehend what these artifacts discovered on Ball's land and the other discoveries made on the island represent. The Oak Island granite stone is a peculiar artifact that has baffled explorers for an extended period of time. It was discovered by accident while they were excavating the money pit, and it is covered with strange inscriptions that no one has yet deciphered. Even though many have searched for it, a large number of people continue to believe that these symbols could be the key to finding the fabled treasure and could even provide directions to its location. The authenticity of the granite stone and the significance of its inscriptions are, however, still uncertain. Most of what we believe to know about it is based on speculation and rumors. Despite the absence of irrefutable evidence, the prospect of deciphering the secrets of such an ancient artifact continues to intrigue explorers and historians. You will not believe what has just been discovered on an unfamiliar island. To learn more, click the following video.